I like Nala. Nala. Nala cat. You want another chip? One more chip. Nala. Oh, it's so good.
What's the match center?
Oh yeah.
Then we gotta make more lemonade.
Birthday man! Row, my little chickadees, row as fast as you can. You guys like a party? Cool. Row, my little chickadees, row as fast as you can. That was fun. Birthday man! Man, that guy can rap. Yeah. It's coming down there, here. Here. So it has to be this seal. This is moist. This is moist.
You can spray it on there.
It's called plastic shine.
Plastic shine.
Okay.
You're talking about for these buckles, or what are you talking about?
I'm just talking about for everything. You know, any plastic that's on the boat.
So
to keep it so it doesn't
with
brittle off.
this, I would get a can of WD-40.
That's
what I did inside. That's why the butter looks so good. Come back here, and when you're done, spray this out, and then let it dry, and then spray. Just soak it with WD-40.
Soak this whole thing down with WD-40?
Yeah,
okay.
Anything like that.
Okay.
You're gonna let it sit.
Yeah.
That'll keep it, water from penetrating and getting to the metal. This is pretty clean. It's not. I've seen way worse, and the bolts come out like they should. So,
right. Good.
Because usually they don't come out.
Yeah. Because there's salt, and this is going to be mostly in brackish.
Okay.
So I need to know how to maintain it when I'm done.
Yep. Yeah. So they even have a thick silicone if you're going to be in brackish water. Spray that on there instead, because WD-40 is a little thin.
Yeah.
It won't kind of stick as well as they have this. It's on Amazon too. I can look it up and send it to you.
Yeah. You need the 386 number?
I am 386.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if you can text me that, man, that'd be awesome. I want to keep this thing as long as I can.
Yeah. So yeah, it's perfect stuff for it. It's a little greasy and it's kind of thick, but it keeps the salt from getting to your metal. So. Right.
And where do you want to apply that silicone at in here?
Everything metal. This whole thing.
This thing's metal in here. I mean,
Operating
go as far
parts,
as back as you can, right?
Yeah, I put it in there and just go to town.
Okay.
Operating parts.
Oh, it's a spray.
It's a spray.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
So I just drench it. Okay, cool.
You want to focus on spots that are going to be operating, like the gate right here on this side.
Yeah.
There, in between there and stuff like that. right here, the nozzle, stuff
Right.
like that right there. Kind of spray it, and then you can you just soak the cable too.
Soak the cable.
Soak
Nice.
the cable.
And then to keep this fresh and like that.
Just keep it. If you're gonna keep it in the garage,
Yeah.
you're good.
Okay.
Wash it when you're done with it every time. Put it away. You should be good.
Okay. Awesome.
Kind of just kind of clean it up. It's gonna get a little chalky over time.
All right. Go ahead. So this right here.
Yep. The
You replaced the bearing.
Bearing bellows, they call it.
Okay. Bearing bellows.
That
Got
was
it.
replaced, but we had to pull the motor out.
Okay.
To take this back cover off and kind of get your motor flushed out.
Gotcha.
Check your oil pumps to make sure they're okay.
Right.
At the same time, on the other side over here, this is your oil cooler. It's underneath the intake. Pulling it off
Right there.
right here.
All right. Got
These
it.
hoses. That's all right. I'll go back on. It was corroded bad on the inside.
Okay.
So we had to replace it because that could be another problem to why you have water in your oil.
Okay.
Pretty much pulled it back together, did everything we've seen that was messed up on it, slapped it back in, cleaned the hull, of course, so you can see in the future what kind of issues you're having, and then put an air filter on it because it was just missing. Check the charging system, working great.
Why is that disconnected right there?
What's that? This?
Yeah.
That's just a vent hose for your blower.
Okay.
It just hangs in there. Just hangs just like that.
Gotcha.
Always when you're gonna park it, leave the plugs out. Like no matter where you leave it. Just,
Okay.
always.
These plugs back here.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Yeah.
always
Both
just
sides.
make sure they're out.
Okay.
And always, of course, they're in when you put them in the water.
Right. Yeah. Of course. Needs a new battery.
The battery, no. The battery took a charge, and it's been sitting for 3 days since we called you last.
Cool.
And it hasn't had to be charged since.
Awesome.
So,
Sweet.
and you got fresh oil in there, of course, nice and clean.
Fresh oil, nice and clean. Yep. And she cranks up fine.
She cranks up great.
All right. Show me where I need to put the.
Flushing it is right. Not that there's two on the boat. So your flush hose is back here. So easy thing to do
Yeah.
is to grab a quick disconnect to just leave in there
Okay.
for like a hose. But this fitting right there, a hose would thread into that.
Oh, a hose threads into this.
Yes,
Oh, it
but-
does. Yeah, I
but
can feel it.
But to twist it all the way backwards and get it to not kink up on you.
Right.
It's easier just to get a quick disconnect. You just screw that piece in there.
Okay.
And then put the other end on the hose, and you just clip it on.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
when you're done, you pop it off.
Get that like Home Depot, right?
Yep.
Gotcha.
So always want to start the boat before you turn the water on.
Start the boat before you turn the water on.
Yes.
Okay.
Because if you turn the water on first, and you're not fast enough to start the motor, it'll hydrate just like forcing water into it, like towing it. Same thing. It'll fill it.
Turn the boat on, let it run for like
Let
a
it
couple
30
seconds,
seconds,
30
yeah.
seconds,
and then crank
then
it on.
crank up the
Enough
water.
time for you to walk from the key to the hose, crank it on.
Okay.
And then when you're done, turn the water off, then the boat.
Turn the water off in the boat.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Thanks.
The throttle. It
All
will
right.
not
So you're
move.
saying this had to be forward
Yep.
to move
work.
this.
And then always, and see, it won't move. If it's not all the way down, this will not move.
So this has got to be down,
That's going to be down, throttle all the way down.
down,
That's
and
to
then
move.
okay, I gotcha. All right, cool.
Then you only get this much with reverse, so just know, because you can easily try to force it too hard. and
Right.
break it. So this is enough throttle.
That's enough
and
throttle.
reverse.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So, and it's a neutral safety switch. So you always got to have it in neutral when you start the boat.
I gotcha.
This guy right here.
Okay, yeah, the big one. Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
So that was broken on yours.
Okay.
They're really thin. They break all the time on jet skis.
Yeah.
On boats, it's a big deal because you can't just put that piece over this. You got to pull the whole cable from the front of the boat.
Okay.
Pretty much take it loose, like you're replacing the cable.
I got you.
To put that on.
Okay.
So that's why it's a couple hours just to do that.
Cool.
But that's fixed. You won't take on any water from there.
Gotcha.
Just make sure your plugs are in before you put it in the water.
Yeah.
And when you're done, what I usually do is leave it at the.
Like if I'm towing something, right? That breaks down.
If you break down and you need to tow the boat, you don't have to clamp anything if you don't go faster than 5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So if
But
you,
just so if I do and
if
someone's
you want to
pulling
go
me.
faster,
Right.
it's gonna be this hose right here.
That hose?
This hose. It goes from here all the way to the back.
Okay.
So that
How do you clamp it?
a pair of vice grips or something.
Okay,
they
gotcha.
They actually have clamps to clamp a hose. So
Okay.
if you find one of those.
Right.
Probably be ideal. But what happens is when you're being towed too fast, it comes up through the jet. So the jet pump is open back there where this
Okay.
hose comes from. And when water's being rushed through the jet pump,
Right.
it'll pump right up in here
Okay.
into the exhaust system and fill the motor up with water.
Oh, I gotcha.
So if you clamp that hose, you're good to go.
You're good to go.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what about the